Watching Final Dance brought back memories of the great Chicago Bulls teams and, of course, Michael Jordan. To me, this amazing documentary really drove home that Michael Jordan was the most competitive and accomplished athlete in history. And I do have some experience coaching Hall of Fame competitiveness up close, so I know what it looks like. I will never be compared to MJ beyond the good looks, but I had enough of that competitive drive to get me to the NHL. Let's look at some attributes that MJ had that a young goalie can drive to put into their game. Number 1, create a real or imagined foil. Identify someone that doubts you, chirps you, or even someone who cuts you from a team, like Michael's high school coach. If you recall from an earlier video, I went through my own personal doubter's diary with these exact type of slights. In The Last Dance, it came up every episode. Whether it was some rookie who told a reporter he could guard MJ, or whether it was a guy like Karl Malone being named league MVP, MJ simply was consumed by the slight, real or imagined. It was what added that extra push in his motivational fire. Number 2, he was present. All great athletes face distraction, doubt, pressure, worry, and expectations. I can't imagine anyone in sports history who has been under that type of endless spotlight and carried the weight of a city and the league itself like Michael Jordan did. But in the face of all of that, there was never anybody ever better at getting in the moment and staying there. He was present. Number 3, he wanted the ball. In his entire career, it has been well documented how many times he was called upon to take the final shot and missed. He never cared about that risk. There was no care or worry when he lived in the present, and he also knew intrinsically that the dozens of game-winning buzzer-beater shots he would sink would be iconic and remembered forever. These postcard shots would erase the misses like a kid shaking an Etch-a-Sketch. Number 4, he made his teammates better. He made his teammates accountable in practice, championship caliber. This turns the spotlight on you as a side effect, so you had better be able to lead each and every practice with your work ethic. This is legendary leadership. So how do we take this back to goaltending? Number 1, all the best goalies I have coached in 30 years all have a laundry list of people to prove wrong. It fuels their training and drive. Number 2, if you can't park the last goal and can't stay in the present, you will never play for money. Number 3, want the net like Jordan wanted the ball with the game on the line. You don't let someone have your net because you are tired, sore, or you have ouchies. You don't want your partner to get that big game because you're afraid to fail on the big stage. I'm not suggesting any goalies can come close to Michael Jordan athletically. No one can. And arguably, there are some warts to his over-the-top competitiveness. But if you can approach your hockey journey like you saw with Michael Jordan, your last dance won't be for many years to come. Tips from Teddy Two Scoops. In Monday's video, I introduced you to Teddy Ouimet, who was the father of goalie coaching and my mentor. He had a million tips, and this was his favorite one, and I fully embraced it. Walking. As a pregame preparation, walking was a godsend. How could something so basic actually accomplish anything? It is simple. With all the distractions, drama, motion, travel, and things going on, getting your shoes on and heading out for a short walk clears your mind and gets you in the present. It gets you into a time for positive self-talk, and it puts your journey in perspective. I swore by it, and the calmness it brought before big games was addictive. You got away from your parents, coaches, teammates, and the noise. Whether it's 5 minutes or 20, whether it is around the rink concourse or around a field near the rink, try it, it works. Teddy told you so.